Today we're gonna make a little snack plate because I have some deviled eggs and we're gonna put them to use. So if you're ever in the mood for something to eat but you don't feel like cooking, you can just take random stuff out of your fridge and put it on a plate. Like we've got these, we're gonna put some ham on the plate, maybe some tomatoes. I have a pregnant woman stealing the olives I'm about to put on the plate. They're in the fridge.
Okay.
And you can put some, what else can you put on the plate? You can put some cheese. And you can also put some pepperoni. And there you have it. Just a little yummy meal if you don't feel like cooking. Would you guys eat this? Oh, yes, Diane. Blueberries would be bussin'. All right, let me take a picture of this. By the way, guys, Erin sent us the cutest little baby shirt, and I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. Oh, Anna brought it upstairs. We'll get it. Anna will go get it.
What?
Oh my god, this picture looks delicious. This would be a great lunch to take to work or something.
I'll throw it now.
All right, so Anna, and I look really dirty right now. I just got done working out in our gym. But Anna's gonna show us the shirt in a second. I eat this often. Hey, I love it manicured. Wait, where is the pimento and the olive? Wait, you're right. Maybe they don't have pimentos in them. Let me find it. All right. Oh, they're just hollow. Let me find a big one. Oh, she's bringing me the shirt down, so I'll show you guys the shirt. Alright, let me switch the camera angle so you can read it. But if you guys don't know our love story, Anna messaged me and asked how many carbs are in Do You Have a Girlfriend? So Erin sent us this shirt that says how many carbs are in I love my mommy and daddy. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to put her in it. I love these little tomatoes. We love you, Erin. I love how you can like take bites of everything all at once. Clone, yes, it is a girl. And we are 35 weeks today. A shout out to Ghosting Carbs and Original Turtle. Dee Dee, pickles would be bussin'. Thank you, Diane. I've been reading books on parenting and stuff, but it seems like it's all the same thing, you know, like the thing we're really nervous about is the first few months when you're like not sleeping, but we've even read books on that, so I feel like we're pretty prepared. And also it's just like, I feel like the love that we feel is going to guide the way, you know? That's the main thing that I'm excited about is I just like, I was driving today and I was thinking about when she gets here and I was just like, I almost started crying, you know? It's like, there are several times where I just start crying when I think about like when she's born. So I think that's the most important thing to remember. Like, no matter what we're going through or how nervous or anxious we get, it's like we're just going to be filled with so much love. It's going to be beautiful. I'll definitely be showing her Isabel. Thank you, Dora. You will cry when she doesn't sleep. See, that's the thing I have deviled egg on my tooth. Yeah, like those will be the not happy tears, but it's gonna be so worth it. Is it bad to have a few grapes? Yeah, if the goal is being in ketosis, grapes are very sugary. Oh, these look like grapes. These are olives. Honestly, everything else on the plate is so good. I don't care much for the ham. Dora, she's definitely gonna pump, and she bought like a portable pumping device. And I'm so excited to do feedings. Hopefully she like lets me feed her. Meaning the baby lets me feed her. Cause yeah, I'm just gonna be there to take care of Anna and the baby. And it's gonna be so exciting. That's the plan, Isabel. The days will be long, but the years are short. Enjoy every moment. Thank you, Dee Dee. I'm hoping to get out of the night feedings. I'm hoping that I can be super helpful during the day so that I can sleep through the night. I know, Karen, that's what I'm so excited for. Wow, you get 18 summers. That's a great way to put it, Leslie. Isabel, that's what these are about. The whole live stream like started from me going live and just answering every question that I saw. So I'm gonna try to go live as much as possible when the baby gets here, but for the first 2 weeks, I guess I'll explain to you guys my plan for the first 2 weeks as far as like keto snacks. So for the first 2 weeks, I'm going to recycle a bunch of content, and I'm also shooting extra videos. Like today I just made a recipe video that I'm not going to post today. Yesterday I did the same thing. And for the next few weeks, I'm going to make recipe videos that I'm not going to post, and I'm going to save them for when the baby gets here. I'm just going to make twice as much content as I usually do. So for the first 2 weeks, I may like pop in and out as far as going live, but I really want to just like soak in every moment. And also if I'm like losing my mind because we're not sleeping, I don't need to be going live. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but I just want to be fully there for the first 2 weeks. I'm not going to take like a 6-month paternity leave or anything, but for those 2 weeks, I'm definitely going to be not live as often, but I'm still going to be posting reels because like I said, I'm like stockpiling content to have. Hey, what's good, Claudia? It's not Friday. It's Thursday, right? And I'll probably be posting a lot of stories during those 2 weeks because I'm just going to be overwhelmed. Like, I just want to take pictures of everything. Yeah, we definitely will, Karen. And Anna's parents are also going to be here for the first few days, so that will be very helpful. Why 2 weeks? Like, how did you choose that number? So it could be a week, I don't know, but I just we really don't know like what we're getting into, you know, because you can hear as many stories as there are, you can read as many books, but until you have your baby and you've established your routine, it's hard to know what our rhythm is going to be like. And I just want to give us a solid time to like set our rhythm and let me just take care of Anna like after she gives birth or whatever. And then I'm assuming 2 weeks is how long I'll be like at Anna's side, at the baby's side, like taking complete care of them. And it's like if I'm in the middle of making a recipe, I'll have to run upstairs, you know? So I just don't see myself having much time during the first few weeks, but then this is how we pay the bills, is keto snacks. So I'm gonna have to, if I'm not sleeping and I'm losing my mind, I'll have to like go into the guest room or something, and I'm gonna have to get back to work because I can't just go 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks without doing any work at all. When you're like in the social media world, you don't have paid vacation, you know? It's like, if it's been 2 weeks and all you see me post are 2 ads, that's going to be really annoying. So I need to make sure that I'm still giving you guys like good content. There's a lady in the comments that keeps asking for help because she's gaining weight on keto. So if you're gaining weight on keto, these are my biggest tips. Number 1, make sure you're actually in ketosis. Buy a blood monitor, test your ketones. If you're actually in ketosis and you're gaining weight, which it's unlikely you're actually in ketosis, but if you're actually in ketosis and you're gaining weight, maybe you're overdoing keto junk food. So if there's anything in your fridge or pantry that you're just eating nonstop and you can open the jar of peanut butter and just eat it until it's gone, get rid of those foods. Stick to foods that are just like meh, you know, eggs, avocados, things like that, salads. Foods that aren't hyper palatable, because that's why anyone in America is overweight, because food just tastes really good. So those foods that are just amazing and you feel the urge to overeat, just get them out of your house. And if you pair that with being in ketosis, you will definitely stop gaining weight. Claudia, I can't wait to share the journey. I also plan on like journaling throughout the first few weeks too, of like surviving with a newborn, and I want to document as many of my thoughts as possible and possibly like write a book about it, because there's so many books and group chats and like forums for new mothers, but And Anna's like all over that stuff, you know, she's reading all of it. But there's not a lot for new fathers. I think because most fathers just go to work the next day, or they take a few days off and then they go back to work. And it's like, I'm very excited to be here for like 2 weeks and even working from home. There's not a lot of people who also write books directed towards men about being a new father and working from home. Like, how do I justify spending 4 hours working when Anna's up there with the baby? Like, I'm just gonna try and like write down as many of my thoughts, experiences, feelings, strategies for overcoming hardships. Like, I'm just gonna try and write down all of it, and hopefully in a few years, or once I finish the Carefree Keto book, I can like put that into a book. Claudia, she's definitely gonna be bilingual. We're gonna speak Spanish to her. And I think I'm gonna be able to learn Spanish, because if I can learn Spanish at the rate that a baby learns to talk, I'm definitely gonna have an easy time learning Spanish, you know? Do you ever get tired of keto? I didn't get tired of keto until I started cheating frequently. So this is something that I recommend to anybody who is, if you've made it to the point where you don't crave junk food anymore, you don't want to cheat anymore, I don't recommend being like, well, I'm at my goal, I've been on track for the past 6 months, maybe I'll let myself have weekly cheat days. Don't do it. If you have them on like Thanksgiving and Christmas and your birthday, I get it. But if you want to start having them weekly, that's going to make it so hard to enjoy keto. Every Friday, you go to Beijing Bistro and get orange chicken and rice, and then for dinner you get pizza, like regular pizza, and then for dessert you get a Sonic milkshake. You're not going to enjoy keto if you had that 4 days ago and now it's Tuesday and you're like trying to eat a keto pizza and eat a keto ice cream bar. It's not going to be as enjoyable. So this is what I've learned. While I've been pregnant, I've had a real hard time with these weekly cheats where I just kind of let myself do it. And it definitely 100% makes keto food less enjoyable. So I advise against cheating weekly and keep it to a bare minimum. Like once a month, I get it. If you have a bite of something, whatever. But the less you cheat, the more you're going to enjoy keto. That could actually be a post in itself. I should like write that down. Okay. Congratulations on the baby. If you guys didn't notice why I keep licking my lips, it's because there's still the taste of the deviled eggs like on the corners of my lips. Congratulations on the baby. Your books, your upcoming book, your videos, everything. I've been following you for a bit, but I've decided to get on the keto diet. Any encouragement, and please keep me in prayer. You're the best. Hey, thank you, Peachy. My best encouragement is, so how I was just saying, like, don't cheat and stuff. That's encouragement for once you've made it into the like middle stages of keto, like you're out of the beginning stage. In the beginning stage, the best thing I have to say is don't worry about being strict keto. Don't worry about cutting out all of the junk food. Just do this. Just pick one meal per day and make it as keto as possible, and do that for a week. And then this is going to be a 4-week plan to help you start keto. So the first week, you're just picking one meal to make as keto as possible. The second week, you're picking another meal to make as keto as possible. So week 1, you're making your breakfast, super keto. Week 2, you're making breakfast and lunch, super keto. Week 3, breakfast, lunch, and dinner are super keto. And then on the 4th week, you're going to start counting your carbs and staying under 25 net carbs per day. If that's confusing to you, just stay under 50 overall carbs per day. And then as you do that for a while, you can start testing your ketones. You can make sure you're in ketosis, but you want to start with something that's realistic for you to stick to. And if you're like me and you're not even a breakfast person, that first meal a day, keeping it keto, is going to be easy because you just put some heavy cream in your coffee and you're like, all right, I didn't eat the bagel that I wasn't even hungry for. I was just eating in the mornings because it felt good. But if you're not a breakfast person, it's easy to make that first meal of the day keto. So when you're on week 1 of this strategy, I would say pick the meal of the day where you're least hungry. Maybe at lunchtime you're not that hungry, but you eat a Hot Pocket because it tastes good. Well, pick that meal to sacrifice and make as keto as possible, because you just want to make it so easy to stick to that you'd have to be crazy to not stick to it because it's so easy. How do I get back on after a year of not being on? Exactly what I just said. Just start from the basics. It doesn't matter if you did keto for 3 years and now it's been a year off of keto and you're like, all right, I'm going to go back to the most disciplined I ever was, and you're comparing yourself to that version of you. That's not you anymore. If you used to run 7 miles a day, or you used to lift weights 6 days a week, and you ate perfect, but now you don't work out at all, and you eat Sonic every day for lunch, you're not the same person you were back then. So don't compare yourself to that person. Just get a little bit healthier tomorrow and set that little goal each week and compare yourself to who you were the week before. Because that's a mistake we make. It's like, oh, I used to be this disciplined, so unless I can get back to that, I'm gonna feel really bad about myself. Don't think that way. Just think, what can I do this week? And then let me just do a little better than I've been doing. And then every week, you just make it a little bit harder. And then a year later, you look back at yourself like, wow, I'm even further than I was back when I thought I was healthy, you know? So it's just the power of baby steps. Make the baby an email, and email as much as you can, including pics and memories. She will love to hear stories, and the kids love to watch videos of themselves. Dora, that's amazing. I love that idea. I'm definitely going to do that. But, all right, guys, I have to get out of here. I hope you guys got some value out of my words of wisdom, and thank you guys for all of the kind words. I don't want to get too confident. Everyone keeps saying you guys are going to be great parents. I don't want to get overconfident and then not do a good job. So I appreciate all of the compliments. Let's hope that I can live up to all of that. But yeah, I can't not talk about it. It's like those 8 months, 7 months that we were holding it in, it was so hard not to talk about it. It's like all I thought about. So I love you guys. I believe in you. I'll see you tomorrow.